What's up guys, Andrew Baena, and today I'm excited to demo a brand new plugin called the Fortin Nameless Suite. It is a virtual amp simulator, and I think you guys will really like how it sounds. This is what it sounds like in a full band mix. Alright, so now that you guys heard what it sounds like in a full band mix, we'll get into the technical specs and of course show off some clips of just the guitar solo so you guys can really hear how this plugin sounds. Before I start, full disclosure, this plugin was sent to me, so if that colors my bias in any way, just putting that out there. First and foremost, this was sent to me. It's not currently available yet, but it is available for pre-order. I'll have the links to pre-order it in the description below. With all that out of the way, let's get into it and let's see how it sounds. Alright, so for the full band mix, I of course had two instances of the Fortin Nameless Suite going at once. I always have two guitar tracks and I pan one hard left and one hard right. So we're just going to solo out one of the two guitars and I'm going to unpan it so it's panned to the center. And as you can see in this window, I have no other plugins going on, just the Fortin Nameless Suite. So I'm going to take a listen to how that sounds right now. So as you can hear, it sounds pretty goddamn brutal. If you're not into breakdowns or gent or deathcore or anything like that, this is going to be the wrong demo for you, just putting that out there. I'm all about the breakdowns. But anyways, so the Fortin Nameless Suite has a few interesting features. Before we actually get into the amp, the first thing in the chain is actually a virtual version of the Fortin Grind pedal, which is kind of like a really cool boost pedal. So that's the first thing in the chain. I'm going to play through that again and just turn it off and on and play with the knob so you guys can hear what it sounds like. So it just gives it a really nice aggressive attack over top of the already insanely high gain amp, which we'll talk about next. So as you can see here, there's the amp face. It's got a few features, as most amps do. So it's got the MVC over here, which is just the master volume control. It's got presence, bass, mid, treble, gain 1, and gain 2. So once again, I'm just going to play through the riff and kind of play around with some knobs so you guys can kind of hear how different it sounds when I do so. It's pretty much impossible to make this amp sound bad, even if you put everything at noon or at the midway point. I'll show you guys what that sounds like. So this is with everything in the middle, and it already sounds pretty goddamn amazing. So pretty much anything you do this amp will sound very, very good. The last thing we're going to check out is the cabinet section, which is the last of the 3 sections. So this is actually pretty cool. It gives you a bunch of different mic options. I was using the condenser 184 for my demo. You can choose a different mic if you want here. You can also load your own impulse response if you don't like any of the options available to you. You can change the position of the mic against the cab. You can change the distance, how far close it is away, the mic level, the pan, which I just do in the DAW, but if you want to do it in here for some reason, there you go. And of course you can turn the mic off and on completely if you don't want to use this built-in IR loader. And you can also see to the right there is a full other section for an additional mic, so you can actually have 2 mics going on if you want to blend them or something like that. So as with before, I'm just going to hit play and I'm going to play around with some of these mic settings so you can kind of hear the difference. So that's pretty much all I have to say about the Fortin Nameless Suite. In my opinion, it sounds fucking amazing. I'm super stoked that I'm one of the first people to be able to try this out. There are a ton of other amazing demos of this amp sim already on YouTube, especially Ola Englund and Arnold's videos. I'll link to them in the description below because I think they both did a really good job. If you want more examples of how this sounds besides my own, and besides, both of those guys' channels are awesome, so I'd love to shout them out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I will be happy to attempt to answer as many of them as I can. Once again, my name is Andrew Baena. If this is your first time seeing my channel, please do hit that subscribe button. I'm trying really hard to get 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2018, and I'm getting very, very close. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to reading your comments, and I'll see you guys next time.